Thanks for clicking on the video. Today we're going to be looking at civil plans, and I got this request, or I should say someone left a comment on one of my videos asking for some interest in civil drawing. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. I've got this set of the Holabird Academy Elementary School / Middle School in the city of Baltimore, and we're looking at the civil and landscape plans, but we're going to pay close attention to the landscape, to the civil. So anyway, this is just the title sheet. One thing I would draw attention to before we leave this page is just to refamiliarize yourself with these symbols of materials, because this is where you're going to see a lot of them. So you can pause the video and refer back to this as needed. I also think it's a good idea to take a moment and kind of look at the breakdown of the drawings. Just to review real quickly, we've got the existing conditions we're going to be seeing, and then the proposed site plan. A couple of sheets of site details that are probably going to show things like, things that are have a foundation around the site. Like it could be a sign, or it could be a bollard in the parking lot. And then you're going to see the utility plan and several utility profile sheets, and then several erosion and sediment control plan. And then we're going to get down into the stormwater management, and I guess there's a phase 1 and 2. Oh, that's right. There is a phase 1 and 2. So, or there was. This is an existing project. Anyway, so that's all those. So let's go ahead and look at the existing conditions and the demolition plan. Now I can pull this up on Google Earth and show you a little more detail of what we're going to be looking at on this civil set of drawings. So this is how it looks now, but there was a time where this needed to be demoed, and there are 2 phases of this project. The second phase is this other building. All right, so we're looking at the site plan here. Here's a couple of streets. So this gives you kind of a frame of reference. These are streets right here. And all right, and it looks like around the perimeter there's let's look at this note here. It says existing fence and tree to be removed. So we're removing the fence and this tree here all the way around. Existing stairs and guardrail to be removed. So this is more of the demo that's going to be happening. Existing backstop and chain link fence to be removed. So it's identifying those locations. You could go around the rest of the drawing and see a lot of the existing elements that are going to be removed in order to move into the phase of construction. So we won't recite all of those, but there are some pretty unique ones here. Existing playground, equipment footings, and turf to be removed. So that's that. So this is the existing one-story building with aluminum siding. There's an existing basketball court here, and those are to be removed as well. So most of this is coming out. This is an existing electric light pole and base to be removed. So that's those 2 elements right there. Sorry, so I guess I'm still kind of looking at some of these notes as we're going along here. I'll try to not get off track. So over here we have existing 2-story Holabird Elementary School. So this is the existing building. This is pre-construction. And so then here there's this little wing. It says portion of existing building, stairs, walk, and stoop to be removed. That's part of phase 1. So this stoop here, we can zoom in on that. So There's a building, there's a stoop, a concrete walk. This is all getting removed. Okay. You have an existing concrete walk, and that's also going to be removed, as well as the school sign. So planters, water and gas, pretty much a lot is happening. Existing trees to be removed. So all of these trees. All right, so you get the idea of what's happening on this page. So here's a legend for this page and all the symbols that go with those. Picking out a couple of these general notes, some that stand out. Topographic information shown hereon is based on available as-built plans provided by Baltimore City Public Schools, Baltimore City DPW, and a supplemental survey conducted by the Alltech during March 2016. So I guess that's just listing out a resource that you can use if you need more topographic information. Look at number 9. The contractor shall maintain positive drainage away from structures at all time. And number 17, soil borings were completed by ECS Inc. during August 2016. A copy of the geotechnical report is included with the project specifications. So if we had the specs, we could go look at the soil boring. All right, so let's not spend all day on the demo page. Okay, now we flip to the proposed site plan, and we're looking at the same footprint, but now you see the outline of the building as you go all the way around there. And just looking at it, it indicates the main entrance is right there. And so here, this is pointing to the proposed ADA route. So this is the proposed route for folks in order to meet ADA compliance. So they take you from the parking space, the ADA parking space, and they draw the quickest way to get in the building right there. So that's a note to consider. So off to the top left, we see a proposed multi-purpose court, and I guess that sounds like a sports court. Maybe I'm guessing that's what they mean. So it could be tennis, it could be pickleball. You've got a proposed parking lot and the entrance, and then there's a multi-purpose field here. This is a proposed K-play area, so that's maybe for a playground. So we're going to go through some of the notes on the site data. Obviously the address, some of these things, the blocks, the property owner, the amount of acres that it sits on. It shows the use of the existing building and the proposed use are both a school. The construction type is a slab on grade. That's the foundation type. And then the building use, institutional. Now here it lists out the building square footage, going from 38,690 to 63,100 square feet. That's the vehicle parking information, bicycle parking for fuel efficient cars. So this is the site details, like I was telling you about start of the video. So here, you've seen these before. These are different types for the pedestrian ramps. So you've seen some of these detectable warning surfaces. That's what those little dots are. This is a ramp. And this is a combination curb and gutter. Now it gives you some details about the ramp and the concrete finish. Surface texture of ramps shall be coarse, brooming, or non-skid surface. So they don't want smooth concrete there. See Baltimore City standard details for more information about that. Detectable warning areas shall be square patterns, red masonry units, parallel alignment. All right, so yes, you have to pay very close attention to these details, it seems. And this is just your normal sidewalk. This is a plan view profile of it. So it says heavy broom finish on that as well. It's showing the expansion joints when next to wall or curb. Okay, moving right down, you can see that there is a 6x6 wire mesh mat as reinforcement in the sidewalk. This is a 4-inch concrete poured, and the details tell you to provide expansion joints 40 feet and score joints 5 feet unless otherwise noted. And so it gives you some more scenarios about sidewalks and what to do in different situations. And this is a profile for the precast concrete wheel stops that they have in the parking lot. All right, here you see the detail for an inlet and a paved area. So this is the proposed paving, and then you have your proposed inlet headpiece or the proposed curb. So this is like, you know, your sewer drainage is what that's showing. So this is something that's dug out and placed in place, and so this is just a detail for that. So here's a detail of the curb and gutter. This is the curb and gutter flare detail. And so these is your sidewalk with the expansion joint right there, your sidewalk. And this is your concrete gutter flare. Now there's the curb and gutter. And then this is the length of the inlet below. And that was that detail that we just looked at that showed the inlet. And this is this is the foundation detail for the bollards that you see in the parking lot. 6-inch extra strong steel bollard filled with concrete, round off concrete. And so every 1 foot it should slope 2 inches away. There's expansion joint material around the base. And then there's an 8-inch extra strong pipe sleeve that the bollard sits in. Pipe bollards to be primed and painted with exterior enamel paint in accordance with the Baltimore City standard details. Color to be per architect. All right, then on the next sheet, they actually give a breakdown or a detail page of the certain areas. Like here's the parking lot here, and all types of notes are provided. This shows where an inlet should be, a proposed gate right there. There's the gate. Where the wheel stops are going to be at the ADA parking. And so a lot of details are listed right here. You've also got the service area detail on this sheet as well. Shows where the transformer and the generator should be. And there's a detail here that shows you the reinforced concrete paving to have at that area. And so there's the curb and gutter. And this is the detail to use for that curb and gutter. It's probably something we just saw. And this is the location for the pipe bollards right there. EJs, or expansion joints. And so here we have just a few other details that are listed here for paving and for the hard surface play area. All right, so I think that gives an overview of the civil plans. Maybe later on we'll come back and get more into the paving and striping and some of the storm sewer and those other things. But if you can understand the things that I'm throwing out in this video, then you should be able to go through a set of civil plans and, you know, pick up a few things. Anyway, thanks for watching the video, and see you next time.